So here's the latest in Trump's, anti-DEI movement situation. In Washington, D.C., the Black Lives Matter, art installation, 48-foot long, 2 blocks leading right up to the White House, that's done. It's being dismantled. They said it was going to get painted over. It's being concrete construction work dug up out the ground, completely removed. Regardless of how you feel about the Black Lives Matter organization and the controversy surrounding that, the Black Lives Matter movement, or the movement for Black Lives, is a completely different situation. So with this mural being created about 5 years ago, the main reason was because of the murder of George Floyd. It now somehow falls under the umbrella of removing DEI initiatives, which is what does a mural for Black Lives Matter have to do with meritocracy in the workplace? Trump has been pressuring these corporations and forcing the government agencies to, remove these DEI initiatives. But how does this mural fall under that category? Now, in response to this, the mayor of DC, Muriel Bowser, she said, we have bigger fish to fry than fights over what has been very important to us and to our history, and especially in our ability to keep our city safe during that time. That mural played a very important part, but now our focus is on making sure our residents and economy survives. Okay, that's valid. You want to make sure, your people are straight, your people have financial resources. So an art installation is something you can sacrifice, and that's okay. Yes, it's not just an art installation, but Black Lives Matter is something we should believe in our hearts and our minds. It's nice to have something to look at, something to show the future generations. Oh, look at this. This is what community does. This is what protesting does. This is what happens when you get shit done, when you get active. But now with it not being painted over, but actually destroyed, dug up, this is nothing more than a blatant display of systemic racism and this religious fundamentalist oligarchy being pushed. Because in what country other than America, with 3 Ks, does a mural emphasizing Black Lives Matter? The same Black lives that built this country, the same Black lives that medically, technologically, physically, culturally advanced this country. Like Sam Cedar said, this is nothing more than demoralization tactics. If y'all didn't watch the 20 Trump supporters versus Sam Cedar debate, go watch that shit. This is how these Trump supporters, these conservatives, these Republicans, this is how they all think. Whatever rise they trying to get out of you, don't be ignorant. Keep educating yourself. Keep educating your people, and call your fucking Senate office, 202-224-3121. Call the fucking Senate. Tell them the changes you want. Everything is not done at the presidential level. Call your Senate, please.